So we're going to turn it over. Come on out.
Hi everyone, I'm Peiru Chen. I teach 4th grade Immersion program in Ridgecrest Elementary School in Kenyan School District. I want to introduce 4 different tools for dual immersion teacher to use, so make your classroom more happier and your student engage in learning more. So there will be Quizlet, Lingt, Storybird, and TinyTab. So the Quizlet is my favorite. I believe all the teachers, you must heard about this. So Quizlet, they have some different games, but my student recently, they got bored of that. So I'm glad they have introduced a new game called Quizlet Live. So we can use in the classroom set. So this is the Quizlet feature they have. And in Quizlet Live, they have the team player. So they can do the group learning, teamwork, communication, and competitive game, and give the teacher feedback. And it's just like Kahoot, so it gives you some digital code, and you can access to your student. They can key in the code and start to play. But the difference is they will create a team for you unless you pay for it, and then you can create your own team. And when your students started to play it, you can project this on your whiteboard so they can see how they were doing. Once one of the students they failed, it will start from 0 again. And it also gives the feedback so teacher can review what you need to work on with your student. And the second one is a Lingt. It's a like audio performance software on the computer. And it uses Flash, so I'm not sure can you use on iPad. So I create my account and I use my account to create some different classes for my students so they can practice Chinese at home and so they can have more chance to speak Chinese. So you can see here's the surface here. It's easy for teacher to use. You can just drag the icons into the screen and you can start to record your sound. And on the right side of bubble is for your student to record their voice. So after you finish your class, this is the screen your student will see. So they click on the blue bubble and they will hear your voice. And they click on the gray bubble and they start to record their voice. And the third one is Storybird. I use different apps for my students to do the Chinese writing, but they spend a lot of time in drawing instead of writing. So I found this online and I really like it. They provide several different illustrations already made, so your students, they don't have to draw anymore. So they can focus on their time in writing the target language. So as a teacher, after you create your account, you can select what book you want your student to work on. They can write a novel or picture book or poem, and they have several different pictures they can use. So once they drag the picture into the monitor, they can start to write. And this is an example. The good thing is you can type any language you want because some of the apps, they don't allow me to type the Chinese. So they can type Chinese, Spanish, French here, and they started to create their own story. And after they finish it, they can publish online. So the parents, they can purchase online from your classroom. And I think teacher got some reimbursed money from that. I don't know, is that illegal or not? And the last one is a TinyTab. So TinyTab is very friendly use, but it's the downside is you can only add it on iPad. You create an account on your laptop, but after you create your account, you have to edit this game on iPad. But it has the great illustration, so you can use. They are pretty kids-friendly, and you can also record your voice. And this is the one I create for my students, so they can just hear my voice and drag this answer to match it. And I don't know is this good for teacher or not, but you can share it and you can also sell it online if you want. And after students they finish the game, they will get some feedback so you know how they were doing in this game. So yeah, I think all this technology, they are pretty good. And yeah, this is what I created. And you can also see some related program, and you can just hit the sell button and sell your game online. Yeah. So yeah, I think just embrace technology and your student will have fun. Thank you.